Mute it too. All right, welcome. Hello, I hope everybody can see me. My name is Crystal Welch, and I'm a Triple Diamond distributor with It Works Global. I want to welcome you to our virtual wrap party. We're going to start out by going through some information and telling you a little bit more about the wrap and how it works and our amazing loyal customer program. And then we're going to switch gears a little bit and hear a little bit from some amazing leaders in the company that have seen some success in this business. So welcome. If you have questions, you can actually ask your questions. If you're on, we're streaming from a couple different areas. We're streaming live on Google Hangout. Plus, we're also streaming through Facebook. So if you have questions, you can ask them below, and there's someone there that will answer those for you. So welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. So give me 1 second here to, thank you, to get this presentation up for you and tell you about this crazy wrap thing. There we go. I need the right button. Technology is so amazing. Oh, I do have one more housekeeping item. If you are an It Works distributor and you actually have your own business page, if you go to the very bottom of the page that you're on, our business page, it says clone this page. You can actually stream this live from your business page as well. Now, that's all I can tell you. I can't give you any more details. So good luck with that. So let's try it. So let's get started here. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so hopefully you can see my screen. Is it full view? Mm-hmm. Okay, so awesome. Nope. Can you see my... We can't see the presentation yet, huh? Is it a little bit lagging behind?
Yeah, this is just probably a couple minutes behind.
Okay, looks like it's a couple minutes behind, so we're just going to keep on rolling here. So, this crazy wrap thing, it's an amazing body wrap that actually tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. So, it's pretty easy to use. You simply take it out, you put it on, and you can see results in as little as 45 minutes. You can wear this wrap anywhere from the chin down, and it's going to help tighten, tone, and firm your skin. So typically, you know, people are out there spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to get amazing results. They're using things like Botox or liposuction or even shapewear. And this is something that's very easy that you can do in the comfort of your own home, and it's very affordable. I mean, to try the wrap, you can try a sample of one for only $25, and it's a lot of fun. You can get together with some girlfriends and, you know, have a wrap party, or some guy friends and have a spa party. I mean, I don't know that guys do that often, but you could. And we also have an amazing facial applicator. So notice I mentioned that you only wear the wrap anywhere from the chin down. The facial is specific for the skin on your face, and it also helps tighten, tone, and firm. It helps with those wrinkles and fine lines on the face and things like that. So this is what it does. You can see results in as little as 45 minutes. It tightens, tones, and firms. It helps reduce the appearance of cellulite. It also gives you some fast and lasting results from our botanically-based formula. This product is actually the first to market, and so you won't see anything like it out there, and it's only available through an It Works distributor. We have a program called a loyal customer program that actually people are able to get some discounts by being a loyal customer. And so these are some packs that the company has put together to make our lives a little bit easier, and it you know, they've put these packs together. So as a loyal customer, someone will be able to purchase the product at a discount. The requirement is that you just purchase one item for 3 months in a row. It can be any item you choose. You get your own account, and you get to change that item at your leisure. And so what you, for example, one wrap is $25. They actually come in a box of 4. And so if you were to buy a box of 4 wraps, that's $100. Well, you would get a 40% discount on that box, and so it would actually cost you only $59 for a box of wraps. So these are a few packs that they've put together. The first one is our wrap pack. It's a box of wraps and our defining gel. Our defining gel is an amazing cream that's very similar to the wrap, has some of the same ingredients as the wrap, except way less concentrated, so you can put it on anywhere from the chin down. So just to give you an example, the wrap pack would normally cost $112 as a loyal customer, or excuse me, as a retail customer, but as a loyal customer, you get that pack for only $69. So I'm going to go through, oops, sorry, I'm going to back up really quick. So this other pack here is it's called a wrap pack too, that oh, okay, thank you. So apparently give me just a second because I think I might have grabbed the wrong presentation here. Technical difficulties. Give me a second to grab the right presentation. I'm like, this sounds interesting. You know, we're just going to go with it. We're going to stick with that one, and we're just going to roll. So with the, we actually have another pack called the Skinny Pack, and what it is it's not on the screen, but it is a box of wraps, our full bottle of defining gel. It's very similar to this wrap pack too, except it adds what we call something called fat fighters. And the fat fighters you take after you eat. You take it 15 minutes to an hour after you eat, and it's going to help absorb up to 30% of the fat and carbs that you take when you eat. So if you're like me and you like burgers or pizza or something, this is going to help absorb some of that fat, okay? And so you take it after you eat. So the Skinny Pack is actually a retail cost $189, but as a loyal customer you get that discount, so you actually get it for $112, which is an amazing deal. Now, the last pack that we have available in the U.S., not in Australia, which is what you see on the screen, is called the It Pack. And the It Pack actually has a box of wraps, a box of facials, so our facial applicators I told you about a few minutes ago, our defining gel, and then something called Lifting Lip and Eye Cream. It's an amazing cream that helps get rid of bags under your eyes, and it helps tighten that sensitive skin right around your eyes and that sensitive skin around your lips. So it's going to give you much more plump lips by tightening that skin around your lips. And then we also introduce our greens on the go in this It Pack. That is... we have it in 2 different flavors. We have it in an orange flavor and a berry flavor, and we have it in 2 different sizes as well, a 30-day supply and a 90-day supply. And our greens are 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in a very small, like, teaspoon scoop, or a little Crystal Light size packet that you can mix with any liquid, juice, or water, milk, put it in smoothies, you can put it in anything. And it's going to help alkalize your body and detoxify your body, as well as give you a little bit of energy. So the greens on the go are amazing. That pack with those 5 products is $299 as a retail customer, but as a loyal customer you get that for only $179. So a significant savings on the product. Okay, we have several other products, but if I told you about all of those, we'd be here all night. And so this is just an example of some things. You might hear some stories of some other products in a little while here. So what I want to do now is kind of switch gears and tell you a little bit about our business. Our motto for this company is all about friendships, fun, and freedom. And I will tell you, I have met some of the best friends in this business. I know they will be my friends for life. We have a ton of fun. We love to travel and, you know, just hang out with our friends. We also really enjoy freedom of time. You know, it's just an amazing company. I was able to retire from my full-time position as a college professor just a year after I started this business. So the company gives us 3 really simple steps in order to run our business, and so I'm going to share that with you. The first step is actually to join the party. So if you are not a distributor, this is not the right kit for you. Okay, I am going to apologize because I am going to switch gears because the kit is totally different and I want you to see the right one. And so give me just a second to open the right file and get the right party pad. We're going to open this one, I think. Yes, there we go. All right. So that didn't take very long. All right. So switching gears. So here was the packs I was talking about backing up. So you can see the skinny pack and you can see the it pack. Now we are going to go to join the party. So join the party. It is only $99 to get started with our company. You get a box of 4 wraps with that, which, you know, if you were to go out and sell each of those wraps for only $25 each, you actually make your money back instantly, which is amazing. So there's a super low risk when you get started with us. Then what you want to do is, the only requirement is that you set up an 80 BV auto ship. Okay, what does that mean? That means that typically, you know, any business that you have, you have a crazy overhead, right? If you have a salon or a restaurant or, you know, a fitness studio, whatever, you have overhead from utilities and things like that. Well, for our business, this, you can consider that $80 our overhead. You know, if you're going to be in business, you need to have supplies. And so your supplies would be wraps, okay? And so I tell my new people that they should get about 2, you know, just set that up for a couple boxes of wraps every month, or you can do it for whatever you need. It's completely up to you. All right, so then we have our booster packs that are available. In addition to the $99 kit, you can boost your pack. And so the mini boost is actually 2 boxes of wraps, a box of facials. You get the defining gel, the fat fighters, and the greens. And you can see that kit is $149. When you sell all the wraps from that kit, you make $300 in party cash. So that's amazing, right? You get a nice little profit from that. Then we have our party booster. The party booster gives you much more product. Okay, you're going to get 4 boxes of wraps, a box of facials, our defining gel, fat fighters, and then I mentioned earlier the lifting lip and eye cream. You're going to get some of that, as well as our greens on the go. So again, a nice assortment of products to really get you going. And when you sell all the wraps from the party booster, you're going to make $500 in party cash. And that's the cash back in your pocket. So that's step 1. Step 2 is where you can wrap free. Okay, what that means is, you know, I just mentioned to you what a loyal customer is. A loyal customer is somebody that purchases 1 item for 3 months in a row. When you get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, the company rewards you by giving you $120 in distributor rebate credit, which then you can turn around and purchase product. So you can wrap free by getting a couple boxes of wraps. you turn around and sell those 8 wraps, you've now made a $200 profit, okay? So that's just a bonus that our company gives us. Then we have step 3, which is a $500 guarantee. What that means is if you come in and you do step 1 and 2, so you join the party and you wrap free, and then you have 3 friends join you in this business as distributors, and they also join the party and wrap free. The company guarantees that you will make $500 in income in your first 2 months of business. If you don't, they will pay you the difference. So that's an amazing deal because there's not very many companies out there that will say, you know, if you do follow our steps and you don't make the money, we'll pay you the difference, and ours does. So that's what I love about this. All right. So you're probably wondering what kind of income can one make? This is where it gets really exciting. So here we have the average annual income of distributors by different ranks in the company. Now I do want to stress this is an average, okay? So some people can make more and some people can make less. These averages are actually figures from 2013, so last year. And these are, again, the annual averages. So you can see as a distributor, the average is about $750 for the year. And that, to me, is really somebody that really wants to use the product. Maybe they've told a few friends about it and they have a few loyal customers, but they're not out there actively working the business. So the average for that is about, you know, $60, $70 a month if you break it down. And that's actually really covering your own product there. Then the next level we have is executive. The average annual earnings of an executive is about $3,000. Okay, so now we're talking an average of about maybe $250 or so a month. That could be groceries or gas for the month, or you know, things like that, like a little extra there. Then we have Ruby. Ruby is typically what most people come in looking for. There's a statistic out there that says there are many households that are $300 to $500 away from bankruptcy. And with an average of about $500 a month, you know, that can keep people out of that situation. So the annual, you know, for Ruby is just over $5,000. Next up is Emerald. You know, as an Emerald, the average is about $1,000 a month. Now we're talking about probably being able to cover a couple bills, maybe a car payment and a utility payment, or if bills aren't an issue for you, maybe you're saving for a vacation, or you know, maybe remodeling the kitchen or new furniture or something like that. So, you know, there's some options there. Next up we have Diamond. Diamond, the average income is just under $2,000 a month, at the annual income being about $23,000 for the year. And so that, you know, an extra $2,000 a month is awesome. And so we also have a bonus going on for brand new distributors coming in by May 31st. It's called the GOOD bonus, and GOOD stands for Get Out of Debt. And it's a $10,000 bonus that is available for new distributors that come in and hit this diamond level in their first 3 months of business. So if you're curious about that, talk to the person that invited you to this hangout and they can give you some more information. Next up we have Double Diamond. Okay, Double Diamond, the average annual income is about $54,000 a year. Now, there are a lot of professions out there that this number actually will exceed what their annual salary is. You know, that's an average of about, you know, about $5,000 or so a month. And so what I have for you is I actually have somebody that I'd like to join us. And I'm going to switch gears a little bit and come back to you so you can see. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Can you see me? Yeah, I think you can see me now. All right, good. So I'm going to have Annie Kitchen join us. She is, well, I'll let her introduce herself. So, Annie, if you can just introduce yourself and tell me who you are. I know who you are, but tell the rest of them who you are, where you're from, how long you've been at Works Distributor, and just a little bit about your story and how you got started.
Perfect. Like Crystal said, my name is Annie Kitchen. I am from Springville, Utah, and I have been a distributor since about the middle of December. And I got started, I had actually heard about the business about probably 2 years ago just from a friend that had posted on Facebook, and then I didn't really think anything of it. And then it was probably, so last March of 2013, I was pregnant with my first baby, and about 6 months into my marriage, I found out that my husband had cheated on me, and so I left. So I was, last March, 16 weeks pregnant, about to be a single mom. And luckily, I happened to meet somebody in about November, I think it was, Amber Parker, who kind of introduced me to this business. And at first I just thought, no, this isn't real, okay, whatever. And I had seen some of the pictures of the wraps, before and afters, and I just had a C-section in July. So it'll be a year this July. And I thought, well, I'm a single mom now. I've got to get back out on the, dating field and the market. So I thought, I've got this huge C-section scar, this extra skin, like I need to find something to help. So I asked her if they really work, and she said, yeah. So she said, you can host a party and try them for free, because I was not about to pay for a wrap. So I hosted a party, had my friends come over, family, during Thanksgiving break, and I had awesome results. I was super excited, and I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to post my pictures, and I'm going to get friends to, excited about it. I'll host more parties, and I'll just keep wrapping for free. So I got home, posted my pictures, which was like the scariest thing for me to do in the world, putting my whole body out there just after having a baby. And I got like 20 responses that were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. What are you doing? So I kind of thought, okay, I have got to do this. So I signed up about 2 days later to be a distributor, and this was about the middle of December. So with that, though, when I joined, I was kind of in a scary spot in my life where, for any of you guys that are parents, single moms, or just been in a spot where financially you were not stable, it was really scary for me. I didn't have a lot of money. To come up with my $99, I had to sell stuff online to be able to afford to sign up. And so that was kind of a risk for me. But everything about it, the people I'd met, it felt good and it felt right. So I signed up to be a distributor. And I remember going to some meetings and trainings and different things, and I didn't really know the opportunity that I had in front of me. And in the beginning of January, we did a team training, and Amber Parker, the girl who had enrolled me, she started talking about this conference thing. And I thought, okay, what's conference? She started saying it was in Florida, and immediately I was like, well, I can't go. I can't afford it. I'm broke. Single mom, like no income. There's no way I can afford it. And she sat up there and just said, just kind of spoke from her heart. Like she said, I promise you, if you go to a conference, if you make a way to come, I promise you it'll change your business. And so as she was saying that, I just had that feeling, I knew what she was saying was true. So as she was talking, I posted a picture of my TV, posted it online for sale. I just started selling stuff. I knew I needed about $1,000 to come up with. If you want something bad enough, you will hustle to make it happen. I don't care if you're selling homemade cookies door to door. You can find a way to make it happen. So I sold my TV literally within an hour. Sold it for a lot less than I probably could have got it for. But I knew I wanted to go. So just to kind of let you guys know, last month I promoted to Double Diamond, got my $15,000 bonus, and then in March I promoted to Diamond and got that $10,000 bonus. If somebody would have told me that that was possible, I literally would have laughed in their face. Like, I'm that person, and I know there's tons of people sitting there thinking, that's only for the lucky people. Like, that person can get it, but that's not for me. I'm here to tell you that that bonus is for everybody, and it's real. When I got that commission check and I saw a good diamond bonus, I cried. I cried the first time, I hit that rank. And when in January, so I was able to go to conference, back up a little, I went to conference in January with 1 distributor and 6 loyal customers. I remember after they announced the $10,000 bonuses and so on, and I thought, oh my gosh, that could change my life. That would change my son's life. I've got to do it for him, but I didn't know how, and it was overwhelming to me. But it kind of lit a fire in me, and I just thought, okay, if I don't go for it, I'm missing out. I almost felt guilty not going for it. So I talked to some people who had been successful, who had got the bonus, kind of set out a game plan, and I freaking hustled. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. That's all I did was hustle, 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 and work. And since conference, so in January, we're now in May, so about 4 months, I've enrolled almost 300 loyal customers personally. That's not just my team, that's me personally. And then I think when I looked last, it was 36 distributors since then. And so just for anybody out there who is, because for about a month and a half, I had one distributor, 6 loyal customers. Just some success tips with getting customers. Consistency. A lot of my business I've been able to build through networking through Facebook. Facebook and Instagram, not the only way to build your business, but they're great tools if you understand how to use them. Find people who know how to use them and ask them questions. Research a little. I just Googled stuff on how to network market on Facebook. The bigger your network is and the more you're talking, if your mouth is closed, so is your business. You have to be talking about it all the time, and you cannot care. I have had some of my best friends tell me, this is stupid. We want you to make a separate business page for your Instagram. We hate seeing all that stuff. And I said, unfollow me. Unfollow me. And I knew that one day some of them would be my customers, some of them would be my distributors, and slowly but surely, one hair, skin, and nail, one wrap. It happens. If you stay consistent and confident in what you do, and it's hard sometimes to have your mom, your dad, your siblings tell you that this is stupid, that you can't do this, or that you're not worthy of that type of money, you're not worthy of that success. Sometimes you get some haters, but the people that tell you, when I get told that I can't do something, it makes me just want to do it 10 times more. So keep telling me I can't do something, and it's just going to push me. Really quick, just some success tips with getting loyal customers. One thing that I've actually liked to do, I'm just going to share this. You guys are welcome to follow me on Facebook. It's just Annie Kitchen. There's a picture of me, blonde hair with my little baby boy, who's 9 months. But one thing that I like to do that kind of covers all the things with loyal customers is I say, post a before and after picture. You want a really good before and after picture. If you can use your personal clients or your own personal pictures, that makes it more authentic and more believable than just going to Google and getting a bunch of pictures. Something that I'll say is, hey, I'm looking for, or, these are Crystal's results with the wraps. She's loving them. She just had a baby. I'm looking for 6 moms or something like that to use the wraps, but you kind of just want to make sure that you're advertising for the product and putting out specifically kind of what you're looking for. Anybody that comments on those, immediately respond as quick as you can. We're a customer-based industry. We are all about customer service. So the quicker that you can respond to people and answer their questions and help them, they're going to be more likely to do business with you and want to purchase the wraps and things like that from you. Just making sure that you're staying consistent. This business is so simple, and I think as people, we sometimes just overcomplicate things. We want to kind of reinvent the wheel. What Crystal just showed us with the steps to success, that is all we do. I print that out every single month, and I pin it on my wall, and I fill it out. Some months, I have better months than others. Some months I have to print it out a couple times. But if you're just staying consistent, and then also, too, help people who are working. Work with those who are working. Run with those who are running. And walk with those who are walking. This is your business. You can go at the pace you want to go, but be generous, be helpful, be kind, lift people up, encourage people, that type of thing. If you'll kind of focus on everybody else and what you can do to help them, by default, you're going to have that success. And so I'm excited to see where the future goes. I'm glad that Crystal asked me to be on this call, and so Crystal's awesome, got some really good advice and leadership, and I'm grateful I got to meet her one time, her and her husband. So thank you for having me on the call.
Thank you so much, Annie. That's amazing. I mean, your success in such a short period of time is absolutely phenomenal. So I congratulate you on all your accomplishments just over a couple months. That's amazing. All right, so just really quickly going back to our presentation here. Oops, I hit the wrong button. So you can see here with, I'm not going to open that completely up. So the next level is actually triple diamond. And triple diamond, the average income is $104,000 annually. Now we're talking 6 figures, which is pretty remarkable, right? And so as a triple diamond, I'm just going to briefly share with you a little bit about my story. So I've been in this business I started in January of 2012. And I started by seeing a post on Facebook. And I thought, when I saw this post, well, if this does that in such a short amount of time for only $25, that's an amazing deal. I've got to look more into this. So I signed up as a distributor, and at the time they had just announced that good bonus. I was super excited about that, and so I ran, and I was able to earn that good bonus within 2 months after I started the business, and it's just been an amazing ride ever since. Rewind about 6 months prior to starting, my husband we were on vacation in Vegas, and it was our anniversary, and he was taking a shower when the shower head flew off and hit him in the head. Knocked him unconscious for a couple minutes, and, well, not minutes, less than a minute, and gave him a concussion. We didn't know all this at the time, but, lots of things came from that. I mean, we're talking, vertigo and constant pain, and, he had head trauma and all kinds of crazy things. And so with that, all the pain becomes frustration. When people get frustrated, they get really angry. And so he was not a happy person. He was not a fun person to be around. And so, we were not getting along because he was negative, and he lost his job. He got laid off because he couldn't remember anything to do, the duties he needed to do. And so it was tough. It was a very difficult time in our lives. And so he, when I started this, I got him, in step 2, get your 4 loyal customers, I was able to earn the free product credit. And so with the free product credit, I got a few products. He got on New You, he got on Relief, and Confianza. Those are the main 3 products that really made a difference. And, he wasn't sleeping. He was like, he had insomnia because he was always in pain. And, it's really difficult to sleep when you're in pain. And so when he started taking New You, that allowed him to sleep. And so, and even if he only got 3 hours of sleep, it felt like he, had slept all night and was completely refreshed in the morning. So he started waking up with a little bit of a different pep in his step, per se, and that was very abnormal from what we were used to. We were used to constantly arguing in the morning, and he didn't want to be awake, and he didn't want to do anything. And so it took us about a week to realize what was going on, and that was for his body. Everybody's body is different, but it took about a week for us to notice a dramatic difference in his attitude and his responses. And so that was the biggest thing for me. Like when I started this business and was able to get my husband on products, this company, these products saved my marriage. And so, that's been unbelievable in my life. And so fast forward a year, I was able to make enough money. I doubled my income from my previous position to walk away from that position and have my freedom of time. And more recently, I really needed that freedom of time. I found out that my mom had lung cancer, and with that, I was able to be there for her in whatever capacity she needed me. Every doctor's appointment, she ended up having surgery, and I was able to stay in the hospital with her for several days, able to go to her house after the surgery and spend time with her there during recovery. And without this opportunity, and knowing that everything else around me, I would be okay, there's no way I would have been able to take that time. If it just 1 year ago, I would have been stressing because I would be worried about my position. I was a college professor. You can't just call a substitute in college. It doesn't work like that. You have to cancel classes. And so I would not have been able to do that for as many days as I was able to spend with my mom. So my mom is cancer-free now, which is amazing. And so, that is what this business means so much to me. So when I talked about freedom earlier, you don't know what it really feels like until you need it. So that's my story as a triple diamond distributor. Okay, so I'm going to move forward, and I am going to move on to the next level, which is presidential diamond. And the average presidential diamond makes $193,000 annually. That is like a phenomenal amount. Now, we might be getting into amounts where you just think, how can I even wrap my brain around that number? Well, I will tell you, there are many people that have now started to wrap their brain around that number because that is their average annual income. And so we are going to hear from my friend, an amazing woman. Her name is Shawna Guest. And I am going to have Shawna talk a little bit about her story and how she got started with It Works, and we'll go from there. Except I'm having a hard time unmuting you. You might have to unmute yourself. Can you try to unmute yourself? Nope, I want to unmute. Why are you still muted, Shawna? I can't hear you.
She's on her phone, so she can't unmute herself. Sorry.
Oh, no, I appreciate that, but it's not giving me that option. That's really weird. Shawna, can you go out and come back in, perhaps? Try that and see what happens. Just go out and come back in. And while she does that, I will move on to the next position, which is ambassador. And I'll show you. Oh,
can you hear me?
Yes, there she is. Okay, so I'm going to mute myself, and we're going to get Shawna.
Well, I'm Shawna Guest, and I've been with It Works Global since September of 2011. And I can remember doing laundry at my house, and at the time, I have to tell you guys that our daughter at the time was misdiagnosed with a form of congestive heart failure. So we were, at the time, broke. We didn't have any money. We were not living check to check. And my phone, I got a text message from Ashley Sinclair on a Sunday evening, and she asked me if I was interested in a business opportunity that she was getting into, and I thought, whatever she's doing, I'm down, because I know what kind of businesswoman she is, and I already I did do business with her full-time at my full-time job. I thought, I'm going to just do it. And I always tell everybody, I don't know about y'all, but because I was so broke, I was really sweating the auto ship. But I signed up and put my kit underneath my computer desk and looked at it for almost 30 days. I finally decided to say, I have to do something. I have to try. You know, what is it going to hurt to try? And I I just got to work. I wanted to be a Ruby, and I did not think that I would be anything more than a Ruby, but I had signed up a girl, or actually a woman named Camille Spear, and she wanted to be a diamond, so I thought at least I got to be a double diamond, but I couldn't wrap my mind around that $6,000 a month, you know? But I was looking at my daughter and looking at our situation and thinking, we can't pay for food. We can't pay for rent. We can't pay our car payment. We had literally driven my car until the doors had fallen off. So I thought, if I could just make the car payment, then we're good. So my first month, I just started working. I was signing people up. I was getting distributors. And my first month, I went Ruby. And I thought, okay, great. That's what I had set out to do. And I was able to pay my car payment. And to me, I think it's funny now, but we weren't able to go to like Chick-fil-A to eat dinner, and I was able to go to Chick-fil-A and get something to eat. So the next month, I can remember my first month in, so I went Ruby, and then the beginning of the next month, Ashley had called me and she said, I want to go triple diamond. And I thought, okay, what does that mean for me? What do you want me to do? And she said, can you push and go double diamond? And I just know that I worked the hardest I've ever worked in my life, and it was totally worth it. You know, at the time when I first started, there weren't the bonuses. I just did it because I wanted to see if I could do it, and I also did it because we needed it. If it was extra money to be able to pay for cable, because we didn't have cable, if it was extra money to be able to pay for internet, because if you've ever been broke, sometimes you have to piggyback off your neighbor's internet, that was going to be something that I was going to try to be able to help us pay for. And at the end of my second month in, I was double diamond. And my why at the time was my family, and to make sure that I was able to pay our bills and make sure that we were able to just live. Then after I went double diamond and I really started doing my training and I started plugging into my team and started to get to know some of these women, my why changed. I always tell everybody my first double diamond check, because it went from Ruby to double diamond, was about $3,100. And for me, that was buying Christmas gifts for us that December, because we were not going to have a Christmas. And I knew that there had to be other people like me out there. So my why changed from myself, and I turned that mirror back on the world. And anybody that wants a chance like I had a chance, I had to at least offer that opportunity to people. So I always tell everybody, if you are not talking about this opportunity with everybody that you meet, you never know who needs it. I did not know that the majority of my team needed this. What I thought they wouldn't want to do, they needed to do. And I tell everybody that I've been, well, and this is the fact, I've been presidential. I turned presidential in February of 2012, so I did it in 5 months. And I got very comfortable because we were making an amount of money that we had never seen in our life, and an amount of money that I never thought I would ever make in my life. And I just started putting it in this checking account, saving it and saving it and saving it, and got very, very comfortable. And then I realized here recently, when I get uncomfortable, I have to show my team that I can do it, that I can go, that I can hit the next rank. I don't only do it for myself, I do it for my team, but to show women that you don't just have to be that person. You're not just defined by being a mom. And I love being a mom, but there was something else out there for me, and it was to change lives and to show people that you can do it if you try. And you can be more than what society says that you're going to be. And this has just been an amazing ride. Crystal, thank you so much for having me on your call. I've actually learned a lot from you and Jamie through blitzing and just humbling myself and learning more and more and more every day. It doesn't matter how long you're in. You learn something new every day. So that's pretty much it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Shauna. That was amazing. I can't. Boy. I really appreciate you both being on my call. So I know I've looked up to you from the beginning, and I sought you out very early on in my career, And I'm so glad I was bold enough to do that because we've become really good friends over the last couple of years. So thank you. I really appreciate that. So I will go on to the last, the top rank in our company, sort of, kind of, it's the top rank, which is Ambassador Diamond. The average ambassador, that number is just scary, right? You look at that number, $585,000 annually, okay? That is, I mean, that's over $500,000 annually. So there are 6 people in this company that are at that level. When I started, there were 2 in the entire company. And now there are well over 40, probably over 50 at this point, a little over 40. So, Ambassador, unfortunately, we were supposed to have Rhonda Hartman on this evening as our ambassador guest, and she actually has a stomach bug, so unfortunately she's not able to make it tonight, but she will be on one of our future Hangouts. And so we will talk to her then, okay? So now that I've given you all this amazing information tonight, you have a couple of choices. What's your choice? Is your choice to become a customer and get some products at the wholesale pricing? You get your own portal. You're actually able to earn free products, and you can earn free shipping on your orders, things like that. Or would you like to become a distributor and join us in this business where you can earn cash, rep cash, you can earn commissions and bonuses. If you have challenges with debt, we can help you get out of debt, and just really join an amazing company that's full of friendships, fun, and freedom. So what I would like you to do is definitely get back with the person that invited you tonight and talk to them more about this opportunity and how it might be able to fit into your family's lifestyle. So get back to the person that invited you to the Hangout. We will be here again next Wednesday. Same place, same time, 7 o'clock Pacific time, with some new guests on, and I look forward to seeing you then. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.